Good morning, traders. I am Ricky Gaspard. I am your host for this pre-market session. This is our pre-market scans. This one is the custom scan. I wrote it, and it also incorporates the activity that happened in yesterday's after hours trading. This is the typical pre-market scanner script that you can find in ThinkorSwim. We're sorted by volume, highest to lowest. We'll be watching for volume spikes in this column. Once we see a volume spike, we come to this current bar volume and make sure there's enough volume to get in and get out safely. And what I mean by that is this number needs to really be flowing. No pauses, no nothing, just really nicely buyers and sellers are attacking the stock. This morning we're using the Master Scalper color candles. And I'm also testing a pullback arrow here that really worked for me well yesterday. So I'm going to test it live this morning in front of you. When this blue arrow comes in, you may hear a phone ringing. It's got an alarm on it to let me know that that pullback is happening and that the stock may take off. Down here is our dominator master. This is our volume. We want to see green bars coming in when we see this pullback arrow hit. And this is our my blessing indicator. And this indicator is an MACD based indicator. We like to see the trend line, which is the white line, moving up. And these are the buyers and the sellers. This line will move much faster to let you know, hey, they're getting out or getting in. Never trade off my screen. My screen is sometimes delayed. And delays will cost you money. So make sure you're set up on your own computer before you start trading. Also, never take my words to heart. Don't buy because I say buy. Don't use my indicators because I say they work. Make sure you hang around here for months at a time. Learn what we do. Watch what's going on. Reach out to a financial advisor before you decide to make any trades or use any of my information. Reach out to the professionals first. Once you're satisfied with that, and you've came here and you've paper traded for quite some time, and you're profitable on paper, when you decide to move to trading real money, make sure you get in with very small share size and make sure that you have I forgot where I was. Make sure that you have, anyway, get in with small share size. Start small, 1, 5, or 10 shares to make sure you're profitable before you up your share size. Thank you for joining me this morning. And I need to get to this no sound on Discord. Let me check my settings, make sure they didn't change them. So does everybody have sound on Discord, or is it just a few of you? All right, everybody says it's good, so it must just be the 1 or 2 individuals. And yes, Amadeus, I'm getting older, but I'm doing good. Give me a little slack now. That's the first time I messed up in a long time. Maybe it's these painkillers I'm having to take from this hole in my back. I don't know. But we'll get there. Yeah, if you hear me snoring, maybe I need an alarm. This indicator, I tested it yesterday. This is exactly what it's doing. It's working pretty good. So we'll try it this morning. I'll pass it out to you if it works. think I nailed it. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's see what's happening here. It's 6 o'clock. I'm not seeing anything really spiking yet, other than FRGT. See if we can get a pullback out of it. It's already had two nice pullbacks. It's a cheaper stock, under $1, right around 88 cents. Still going. Nice job, Terry. So once we have an arrow come in, a blue arrow, keep in mind this is a test script, okay? I don't have an out. You're going to have to call the out yourself. And you're going to hear a phone ring when this goes off. Nice job, Hurricane Hope. Well, we've already had a pullback here and a pullback here. Don't think we'll get a third, but we could. We'll see. Still going on FRGT. Make sure you put it in your personal watch list to watch it all morning. Don't think this one has enough volume to really take off. I'm watching the volume up there on the current bar. FRGT, nice run up from the 88 cents when we first found it. continuing to climb. I know Nvidia is a good company and it has a lot going on, but I think it's overpriced really high. I think that's everybody's excited about Nvidia price, not necessarily the true value of the stock. I do expect a one-day crash one day. FRGT still going to the moon. Must have had a full tank of gas on this one. Yeah, they're saying the split is tomorrow. Hurricane shop. It's going to be 120 a share or thereabouts. Good job, Terry. Good job, Fumagoo. Good job, Billy Brown. FRGT really getting after it. Nice volume flow. This is what you want to see. Continually buying coming in. Good job, YouTube. Profit taking going on now. Let's see if we get a pullback way up here. There's a resistance level. And when I mark support, that's usually the entry price on support, but I don't know if I would trust it up this high. It still could work, but we'll see. I'm expecting it to pull back though. It's ran up quite a bit for an 88-cent stock. If it has more to it, I will be surprised. Going to remove this line and mark a new one when this candle closes. That candle closed at $1.13. It should work during market hours, Profit. Shouldn't need any adjustments whatsoever. So if you were not here yesterday and you checked out early, I put out a new indicator in TOS scripts. It's number 30, and it's a percent buy and sell indicator that goes in your watch list. And it's looking at total volume, the daily volume, and giving you a percentage. Is there more buyers or sellers? And yesterday when we were playing with it, it was looking very promising. So I suggest you check it out. That's number 30 in TOS scripts. Mario, it probably doesn't. I'll get that updated for you after this stream. The problem is I called it current setup and I keep building new indicators and it's never current setup. So I need to kind of name it something else or just do away with that channel totally. That way everybody will be going to only the two channels, the TOS scripts or TOS scans, to get all the scripts. I know everything in TOS scans and TOS scripts is updated. So I was correct. It's going to channel now, or squeeze, or consolidate, whatever you want to call it. Well, enjoy your coffee. I don't see anything else moving at the moment. We don't go searching for stocks here. We wait for them to come to us. We currently don't have a volume spike. So have patience. It'll happen just like the first one did. And when it comes to financials, if you don't have everything in order, they're going to do that to you. They want to make sure it's you. Tell you what happened to me when I was a contractor. We were working all of the hurricanes down the southeast coast. So I was working 4 hurricanes at one time. But I had set up an office over in Pensacola in Florida. I didn't think I would be there very long, maybe a year, and I ended up staying there 5 years. And I had to change my driver's license from Texas to Florida because I had gotten pulled over just to make sure that I was a Florida driver. So I changed my license to Florida for the remaining 3 years. Came back to Texas and told them I needed to change my license back, and I was no longer a U.S. citizen. I had to go get my birth certificate, bring it back to the DPS here in Texas. Even though I knew my driver's license number in Texas, I still had to prove my citizenship just to go back to a Texas driver's license. I told him that was the most screwed up thing I've ever heard in my life. So it took me like a week to get my license back. I don't know anymore, man. Everything's just so messed up. I have no idea, Rain. You would think if I lived there for 3 years, they would have had some kind of record. Yeah, I'm sure he does, Mike. All right, I'm ready for another one. Hopefully we'll get 2 plays this morning. We had several yesterday. Amadeus is coming along nicely. Hopefully, I don't know, I'm going to guess here 30 to 60 days. I've been having so much done to me. I'm sure I'm holding him up. I think all my stuff is out of the way now, except for a little healing. So I can get back on it and get him the right stuff to put on there. Thank you very much. I'm sorted by volume, highest to lowest. You can just click the volume name up here and sort them. SXTC. Thank you, Fumagoo. Blasting off here. It's kind of a weak run up. That's correct. Volume is light. That's why I said weak run up. I'm watching this indicator here. Last bar volume only 65,000. Now pulling back. Let's see if we get a pullback out of it. Long wick on the bottom of this candle means they're going to drive the price back up. This is the wick I'm talking about right here. Wish it had more volume though. It is increasing. This candle is more than the last. Pulling back. It tried to do a pullback, didn't have the volume to get it back up. Good job, M. I'm going to mark support down here at this level and see if we can keep it there. If we can get enough volume, they may can drive it from 140 to 150, maybe break through that 150. Volume has just about died on this stock. So if you've never been here before, we always try to plan our entries right here around support after a pullback. And that's why it's returning back up to the high, hopefully. Back up to $1.50 and breaking through. The volume was so low on it, it did not trigger an indicator. And it instantly pulled back. Good job, Jay. Pushing up a little higher, hopefully. It's really kind of struggling a little. Martina, are you in it? Good job, Jay. Yeah, that's my problem, Martina. If I take a break, go get water, they always go up. This one's lacking volume to drive it. I actually thought this stock would take off yesterday in after hours, and it did not. I did make $85 off of it in after hours, but I thought it would really run, and it didn't. Maybe today is the day. We'll see. Good morning, Jimmy. Jimmy, you missed the easy run this morning on FRGT right here. Nice steady climb. And back's triggering off. Pushing up for a little more. And back's pushing up for a little more. I'm loving this little arrow. I'll try to finish it up today. Don't know if I want to put a down arrow in it or not. I think that can be determined easily by the buyer, the trader himself. Continuing to push up. Some profit takers. Possible pullback. We've already had several. There's a pullback right here. A minor one down here. Let's see if we get another one out of NVAX up here at the top range. I'm going to go ahead and mark that support level. We should get another alert if it's going to run. FRGT taking off again. Yeah, if I would have had it on it, it already alerted me down here that it was going to go. I did too, CompuCare. I wasn't watching it, I was watching NVAX. I have a solution for not missing these though. I can put a watch list indicator, convert it to a watch list indicator so that it'll say up or down in the watch list. That way, if you're not on it, you can look down at the watch list and spot it. Nice run up since that blue candle, that blue arrow. ONMD barely has volume. I'll take a look at it though. Maybe the buyers will find it. Volume is too low to trust this one. But it could happen. They could find it. There's a long tail on the bottom of this red candle. Maybe they're going to push it up for a little more. That candle did close. I'll mark the support level here. Thank you, Fumigu. I feel the same way. I think everybody does about how good the scanners are. See GME moving here. Also made it to the magic scan. There's that blue candle way down here, so we're late on it. It's not in the scanners. I have it over in my personal watch list. I just happened to look over there and see it. See if we get a pullback out of it. I'll mark this resistance level. Every time I think GME, I think stock manipulation. I don't know why. I guess it's from their past. Showing weakness with a red candle. Buyers are pushing right through it. Back to green. Pushing up even higher. Let's see if this is a pullback. Suave, are you using the master scalper indicator? There's a support level. Let's see if it breaks back up above 32.76. Big Al, you click the upgrade button. It's over there on the WAP page. You add it to the watch list. Yandros, if you don't know how to do that, once you import it, you click this little gear icon and search for it. Click that gear icon, customize, search for it over here, and you can add it here. Don't believe it's working in pre-market though. So don't rely on this morning. This will work in regular session. Martina, what are you looking at? Are you looking at this right column over here? Oh, not for me. Nature Therapy Film, are you running the scalper, master scalper? That's why your candle colors are different. ONMD just had a pullback arrow. Let's see if it continues to go up. Currently retesting 208. So if you guys aren't familiar with this indicator, it's the master scalper indicator, and these candles colors are not going to be the same as your standard colors. These colors are generated by these indicators, this one, and this one, the spike indicator. So it's basically watching out for you without you having to look all over the monitor for all of these things to match up. So sometimes you'll see a red candle going up, and it's because one of these indicators is not exactly lined up like we like it. We're either not getting a spike, or one of these two lines may be not in the proper order, or we may have a red dominator bar. Albert, which column are you talking about? This one here or this one over here? Left or right? Up in here, I believe it comes in with one of the indicators. It's not a standalone label. It's either coming in with this one or the V4. It's probably this one. YouTube, are you leaving? Jamie, it's a script I wrote yesterday. It's looking for pullbacks. It's going to give a trigger if it's a current pullback. I see it triggered here. I tested it last night over about 20 or 30 stocks and two or three this morning. This is the first time it failed, but I'll go for 29 out of 30. I'll see you later, YouTube. You have a blessed day. I have not traded yet. You're welcome, Jamie. Well, I can't help you there. The run was back here and here. I thought ASNS would move too, but it's not really doing much at all. Good morning, Frank. Yeah, if you're talking about the bullish and bearish, I think it comes with one of the other indicators. It could be this one. I'll have to look and see. I don't think it's a standalone indicator. Not in that one. I don't know. I'll have to search it out. If you want me to make it a standalone indicator, I will. Learn something new every day, huh, Amadeus? I know I do. This stock is consolidating. I doubt that these are going to be accurate signals. What we're looking for is a run up, a pullback, and then a run up, not a consolidation. Same thing with that one, just kind of floating sideways, throwing triggers. CERO ran up, but then pulled back pretty far. I'll mark it out, see how it goes. Me too, M. I don't think I'm going to chance it right off the start. I mean, I just wrote it yesterday evening when I didn't have anything to do. I'm hoping I made it that easy where we just buy the bell, right? Just buy the bell. Just buy the blue arrow. It would be nice if it were that simple. Amadeus, I'm the same way. I used to build computers. Now, when I have an issue, I have to call the younger generation to fix it. I mean, my son put the order together for the system I'm running now. I had no idea what the numbers meant anymore. Oh, well, you got to have this XYZ kind of thing. Water cooled. It was some water cooled. I have a radiator. I give up. See you later, Fumagoo. Have a blessed one, brother. Be safe out there. BRAX. Is it running again? I'm looking for it. I'm not seeing it. I'll type it in. Already had a signal down here. I can see right now I'm going to have to write that indicator for the watch list so I don't miss these arrows. Overall, this stock is trending down, so you got to be very careful if you decide to get into it. It's just making lower highs. It's not really running up. Amadeus, I remember complaining when the video card was $100. What? Yeah, the one I'm running right now. My son's running one that was almost 3 grand, and all he is a gamer. So that's more than my whole computer. Yeah, he's a youngster. Actually, he's 37, so he's not a kid anymore, but he's still a gamer. I have no idea, Nora. He has a good job, nice family, good family man. He can do what he wants. I don't care. Works for Marathon Chemical. What time they coming out, Lynn? Any minute? 8:30? Mike, there's no lag on Discord. Good morning, Nano. FRGT over here in Magic Scan. It's getting an alert. FRGT finding some buyers here. Mike, they are in the script itself. I'm not using the alerts from, well, I kind of am using the alerts from ThinkorSwim, but the code is in the script. And for those of you who don't know, I am a coder. I code all of my stuff. And I don't rely on past history to predict the future. Everything I do is live data. SRGT pulling back now. All right, YouTubers, I gave it some time. I tried to keep you in here longer, hoping we'd get another play, but I've got to end it here. I appreciate you joining me this morning. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please do so. Help me keep the ratings on these live streams going. Those ratings pay me a little bit of money so I can keep this out there for free for you. So if you don't mind, hit the like button. Let's keep the ratings up. And as always, God bless you. Have a blessed day of trading, and I will see you tomorrow at 5:55 a.m. And thank you very much. Goodbye.